Oh dear. Howdy, partners. Oh dear. I accidentally touched my headset and switched off the video. So what I was saying earlier, you completely missed. So we'll go back there. What I was saying was I was just checking that when I come here I had the right things. I fought off a couple of those worm guys. You know, if you just block every time they attack and then bash them with that iron sword that I've got, which is so far not breaking. So I just want to double check that I'm opening what I think I'm opening. Right. So this is the first one I want to open. Is that one up there? Okay. So I may as well take this back because this is one of the really high grade ones. And I'm tempted to take this back, but then I would need both hands. But you can't move if you've got things in both hands. That's the only drawback. At least, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you can. Let me try it. I said let me try it. Oh, I can. All right. Okay. I'll take that back. I'll take that back. Take that back, Ray. So I've got, I'm all right for food. I've got a little bit of food on me, so that will clear a slot at some point. So I'm just going to make my way back. So going to be a little bit of a slow start because I'm just going to double checking, but I think I don't need to check anymore. Are you sure, Ray? I think I'm sure, yeah. Right, so I'm hoping, they sound very close together, don't they? Opening and I'm hoping. Sound close, it's just an H. Anyway, stop waffling, Ray. So, and then the other region, although let's take this back. Actually, let's put it in there. What a grand idea, because this is where it's all going to go, isn't it? Because this is crafting here. So let's put this lovely high grade one in with the high grade section. Oh, that's an even higher one again then. I said that's even higher one again then. Oh, it's gone in anyway. Why didn't that go in? It's got kind of rolls of blankets on it. And then that. So we got, as you can see, we've got plenty of leather. So at some point, not necessarily on this one, just at some time when I'm adjusting this, because it slips down slightly every now and again, I sometimes touch that power button. So yeah, we'll do that at some point, but not today. Alright, now I'm going to show the other area that I'm trying to unlock. But do you remember, I don't know if you remember, I mean, nobody would have seen this yet because I've got 6 videos uploaded to YouTube. I finally worked out how to download it from the Quest, so that I buy a lead so that I can do it. I'm hoping this is the correct way. It's not the correct way. I always get lost. Did you just tell me to get... No, I didn't tell you to get lost. That doesn't... So, yeah, I got a real job finding these places. I just cannot retain them in my brain long enough. So... It's a real, headache. I think it's Mountain Pass. Oh, I could have got that wrong. All right, ducky. Quack. All right, okay, so the first area was what I showed you. Now, this area here, this is where we unlocked the bridge here, isn't it? Oh, I don't know, Ray. Because it's saying now that it's not unlocked. Just kind of throwing me, because I think I could be wrong. This could be not the one I'm thinking of, but I've got 100 put in there, and I've got the right amount of dry grass, so I just got to do 100. So that's another one I'll unlock at another point. So I'm close to doing that as well. So I've got to find it now. As I say, I cannot retain where I'm going. It's just my poor old memory. I think the old Alzheimer's has finally kicked in. Although let's hope it's not. So I've got to find that one where there was it looked like a kind of water well kind of thing. There was kind of a round circle with a crosshatch on it. And, it seemed like, oh yeah, it's up here. It seemed like if you completed the top bit, yeah, here we are, we're coming to it now. If you completed the top part of it, it looks like, I don't know, maybe water would come down. That's how I'm kind of reading it, because on my other video, which you will see at some point, you know, there's a watery area over there where you can't get through. Just show you, just for reference. Although this could be the wrong place. I think it's further up. But you see this bit here. I didn't know what this was. Oh, it's getting dark. Please don't get dark. So I didn't know what this was. Okay, now there's just a chest here with stuff in, and oh, look at that. There's even more recipes. So we're getting lots of nice recipes now. Or well, I don't know what they're called. There's a nice potion, but now it's getting dark. Yeah, I mean, everybody's streaming this game. They have a real trouble, you know, because at night you can barely see anything. So it's a right struggle at night with this game because of the light, obviously. So let me get the torch out, and I could get one of these ghostly figures up here because this was where it appeared. So hopefully we won't see that. So this is where we're also going to unlock. Okay, so we've got 50 stone. Okay, 50 wood. And that. Now, I do have the 50 stone. So I need 54. Did you not bring any more? I may not have brought any more. You could say that's done, Ray. And then we got that. Oh dear, it's all gone dark. And then we'll put that in there. Now this thing could appear from nowhere. Oh, good, it came back up. Might be because it's all not quite died out. Right, so we've got 50 out, we just need 4 of those. So 4 of those, that's something I'm hoping to do today. Although now it's gone dark, I'm frightened to death and I'm going to run away. Because over here was a ghostly thing. So I'm wondering if that's going to let some water down or something. Maybe fill the water up and somehow it's going to enable me to get through into that watery area. So there might be some rock down here, and although I haven't got something to bash it with, although I can use this. But there was some down here, although I did come and collect it all. All I want is 4 pieces. Yes, there's 4 pieces. There's 4 pieces, Ray. So it's just not normal stone, because it's not normal stone. Yeah, at night they seem to run away from you. So I did actually forget the 4 extra. You could say I made a mathematical error there. But, you know, that would be admitting to making a mistake, and I wouldn't want to do that. Because that would make me look very stupid. So we've kind of miscalculated. Well, I don't think I miscalculated. I think I did have some left, and I just put it somewhere, thinking I didn't need it, but obviously I did. So I'll see if there's any up here first. Nothing ever goes to plan, does it? Especially with me. I know it's not in there. Did I put it in here? Is there any in here? Please come to my rescue, or I was all the way back. Well, that's right, give it a chance to get light, won't it? What a good way of getting out of that one, Ray. That was a good excuse. Right, yeah, we are. I've got to try and speak louder too, because nobody can hear me otherwise. So, the training ground is that. I don't think I got any stone there. And I haven't got any there. So let's wind our way down. Yeah, it's always a long walk, isn't it? Maybe that's why they do big open worlds, is so, you know, wherever you go, you've got to walk a long way. And of course, you know, that means you spend more time on the game, and it makes it, you know, elongates it into a very long game. And therefore, wow, I'm getting my money's worth here, over 100 hours. I don't think that's true of, say, things like Skyrim or Assassin's Creed, because, you know, there's lots of stuff to do, isn't there, in that. So, but you could say it's kind of elongating the time. But you know, luckily, so that must have been the other 4 that I had. Right, the lights on in here. Have a look, mate. And I've got to try not to spin around too much, because you know, daughter, you know, gets all wibbly wobbly if she watches cameras swinging around all over the place. Well, I'll never know. I mean, I can do this for hours, and I never get even a slightest amount of sickness. I remember doing Skyrim for about 4 hours once, and I felt a little bit odd. not sick or anything like that. I just felt a little bit not quite, I don't know, something was off. So I thought, oh, maybe I ought to have a rest. But that was the only time, in fact, I'm going to take the 5 just in case. That was the only time I've ever had any kind of feeling of not being well. When I first played VR, I admit there was an element, there was a little bit of that. I did have a little bit of motion sickness. I just felt slightly, I suppose you could say slightly sickly. So there was a little bit of that, I must admit. I think I was alright on the wood, wasn't I? So I can put that away now. Please tell me you got that right, Ray. So I'm kind of putting the lesser materials here, and the kind of higher grade ones here, like, you know, the bows and all that lot. And I did have to get some ore as well. Okay, so let's go up to, although I may have to get some a meal going. Yeah, I probably will. So let me get one of those. I may as well do it here. Fire will eventually, you know, the thing will eventually. Please don't scare me like that. Things do roll about in this game, don't they? Don't know about you, but it certainly does. Right, so I'm going to put that there. I know what you're saying. That's not going to light it, right, eh? Well, I know, but I've got to do this first. So we grab that, put it down, round about there. Have the wood kind of close by. I like to have it close by just to keep it company. Why do I laugh at my jokes? No, that's a bit too close. I find if you get too close, you know. Right. And then we get this, strike up the old relationship with a big splange like that. It's like if I'm holding it on the end like this. It seems to do it first time. Well, nearly first time, I mean. But as soon as I don't have it on the end of the handle, maybe it's because it's given a bigger clout. Makes sense, doesn't it? So it might be a good idea to do both of those, then I'll have a spare slot. What a brilliant idea that was, Ray. Well done. Put that down. Write that down in your book of glorious memorandums. I'll put another one on there, because it does quite quick if you don't have a piece of wood. I mean, alright, I should have a thick piece of wood on there, really. You know, especially for thick people. What I be. You know, if you don't think I'm thick, please tell me you don't think I'm thick. I'm not actually thick. I know you'd like me to think that, but no, not like me to think that. That doesn't make sense, Ray. Oh, crikey. I must have moved it there. Come on, cook. So we'll eat one and we'll keep one spare. It's not daylight yet. Yeah, in this game you can get a bit frightened. Apparently if you have that special thing, when you see a ghost, you can actually make them disappear. Poof! Just like that. Always makes me laugh when I do that. So I've got to make sure when I push this thing up, I do it from kind of here. If I touch it from the side, I can turn the off switch off. Seems like a dumb place to put it, really. You're a dumb one, right? Fun? Nothing. And then put that. I'm always going to carry this because it's dead handy. You know, for lighting a fire when you're really, really hungry. It's really handy, isn't it? And before that one goes out, let's quickly like this. Sometimes I've just missed this. All right, there. Okay, good. Right, we're done. So now we have the last bit of stone, so we should be able to unlock that. We put the wood in, so I think we got everything. All I need now, the final thing I need is, and it's not in here, is from the blacksmith. Nice day, innit? Because we're also going to unlock something in there as well. Because we got a ton of recipes now, and probably those recipes I just got will probably disappear when I go back. Right, so here we are. It's still lit up because I was recently in here. Right, okay, so as you can see, I found a few more of these during my travels. So I thought, rather than show you the boring stuff, I'm just going around on my travels. Although, okay, you know, I did have a couple of fights, not many. I thought I'd try and do the kind of grindy bit, you know, and show you the more interesting parts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these. So I'm going to take that, and we're going to take 5. Alright, and put that there. Now I could hold it in my hand, but I need to hold that. Alright, because we're going to open one of these, because we've got so many of those now. You know, obviously it's surpassing itself. Right, and so we'll drop that in there, and now we have a second one. Right, stage 1 done of the achievements today. Now I won't bother to put them on there, not because, you know, I can't, you know, something wrong with my hands, but purely because I don't want to waste time. I want to open up the other area. Alright, now do I need anything of great importance? Now I could take that as our light, but yeah, I wish I could put that on the top of this. Would be nice, because that thing will last for a little while. We've got 2 cracking meals there. So we should have everything we need. We've got the remainder of that. So that's segment 1 done. 1 done? Right, now I've got to find out where that was again. So let's go all the way back. And it's next time I'll probably do the, you know, try and collect a ton of stone. Now I kind of bashed away all the stone at the moment, so there isn't any left in most of the places I've been. And mine didn't have any stuff in there. And I did have to collect a few bits of ore, not many, about 25, something like that, just enough to kind of do enough to be able to put 5 bars in the bucket of spades. So I think it's up here. Now I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You know, I'm always wrong, aren't I? Let's be honest. I'm always wrong on this. I always get it wrong because I just can't remember. It looks promising. He said forlornly and hopefully. So yeah, as I say, for all memories, sad as a bucket full of nails. So that leads up to there. See what I mean? I've just been there and I've forgotten. That leads up to there. See, I've got to work out in my little brain. So I think it's down here. I just can't, you know, I should write it down on a piece of paper, but of course I can't write it down on a piece of paper if I've got this on my head. So it could be here. No, I don't think it's here either. You see what I mean? Paul, what can you do with me? Please tell me. I think it's up here. Oh, thank you. When you get to different levels, it's kind of like Breath of the Wild. Don't need that on anymore, do I? Put that away. Now, I'm still recording. I'll still try and keep talking a little bit louder, although every now and again I'll fade into the distance, and I apologise for that. So we'll come up here and we'll try and complete this now with the stone that I forgot. So, sorry that took up my time there. You know, I've said I'm sorry, what more can I want? I mean, did I say I'm sorry? I don't think I did say I'm sorry. Right, I'm sorry that I brought it here and we were 5 short on the stone. I'm sorry about that. But it gave me a chance to recap, didn't it? Oh no, that's the wrong stone. I didn't look at the colour. Dimwit. Now there should be some over here. Although I did mine this the other day. Okay, so yeah, once again another tragic mistake brought upon. Yeah, that's the place I'm on about. There's no way to get to there. So I'm hoping this will kind of somehow open it up. I don't know. Because I can't see any other use for that. Please let there be a little bit of stone, just 1 or 2 pieces. Say, oh, so I brought you here for nothing. Bored you to tears again, haven't I? You have, Ray? You have. Yeah. You just went down here as well. Yeah, I know. I'm doing it again, just in case it reforged in that time. Naff off. I may have said naff off. Yeah, in daylight, they come after you like nobody's business, but, I've gotten away now. I'll get back. Right now. It's slowly sinking in, but it goes blank after a while. You noticed, don't you? So I want 4. So okay, we're back to wasting your time again. It's just that it takes a while for it to, more stone to come up, doesn't it? So we'll try the mine, which I think is over here, because I don't think it'll be over there. Pretty sure of that. So one piece of rock will do it, to be honest. So let's hope this is recharged as well, because I came here the other day, so it probably hasn't. So why are you going down? I don't know. In the forlorn hope that I don't waste your time anymore. Oh, Crimbo. So I could go down there, but who wants to go down there? No, you were in a chance. There we are. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Bless thee. Right, so we don't need much. Alright, this might break the thing, but you can reforge it. I like saying reforge, I don't know why. No, we don't need anything more than that. So I'll pick these up and I'll do these manually with my pocket open like that. I don't need to bother about bending over it. I did use that technique, that everybody's telling me about, of getting a bag and then scooping it all up. And I lowered myself as low as I could go, which is pretty low. There we are, that's enough. Right, so thank goodness we got it. Right then. All the way back. Bored yet? It's like every time I come to one of these, like on a mission, there's nothing of any interest. But when I'm not on here for a mission of any great importance, I find a load of good stuff. It's kind of typical, isn't it? I pick up that, but I got that a little ton of hours, so I'll leave that. Let's get on with it. Get on with it, Ray. Now you've got to find it again now, haven't you? This could take some while. Some while? I think it was beyond the town hall. I can't bear. Yeah, I can see it over there. Look, over there. It's over there. I can see it. Right, okay. Finally, I ought to do a little kind of mini-map, really. Although I'm going to see it during the game. Although I could if I tap the screen on the side of my head. If I tap it, it gives me the see-through. But I don't know if it gets rid of the recording. Because you don't want to see what I've got on my house, do you? You do? Alright. But I've got a feeling that, if I do it too long, I think it shuts off the recording. We don't want that, do you? You want to see me in the midst of some glorious event suddenly shutting down. And me having to apologise next time. You know I hate doing that. I'm just joking. I do like apologising for it. Right, here we are. I almost feel like giving them an extra one. Did I take one out? Take the whole bag out, right? The whole bag, and then we can do that. Separate it. I don't want to give them, don't want to give them too much. Greedy bunch. Right, okay, let's see what happens here. A well. Right, there's a well. Right, a well. What does that do? Right, a well does that. Can I jump into that well? I know. I got to go. Oh, I'd have to bend down to pick this up, wouldn't I? I could really go through the floor here. Oh, I can't quite reach it. But it could be a water well, which is. I was hoping it would open something else. Because down here, there's this lower bit here. I was hoping stuff would come out of here. So I was thinking water come through here, flood the area or whatever, and I could pursue on, couldn't I? Something in here of interest. There is some money. I like money. Everybody loves money, don't they? I don't need any more. Go away. For money. That's something to melt down, which we can't do, and I'll ignore that. So, I didn't do a lot, did it? Do you think we'll put the bucket on there and like swing it down there? Let's see if that does anything. And then we'll make my way over the other area where we can unlock the other bit. And I've got to pick up the stuff from the blacksmith, come to think of it. So let's just see. Let's lower myself. No, I hate to lower myself. Let's see if we can get this thing up. And can I attach it to that or something? Is there a way of... Whoa! Oh! Of attaching that to that? It could be I need a piece of rope. Oh, well, that was kind of a waste of time. Now, what happens if I jump in it? I think that'd be a stupid idea. So. That's a little bit, so it's a little bit underwhelming. You could say that. I thought it was going to give me access to something, and it didn't. That was a vicious thing to do, wasn't it? That was vicious. So let's go and open that other area, where I need 20, I do believe, pieces of iron, copper. I mean, it could have been iron actually. If so, no, I think it was copper. I think it was. So let's go and pick up that from the blacksmith. Oh, I've got to remember it's a dust ball, Ray. Where's the dust ball, Ray? I don't know. I think I know. I think we've got to go down and then along. So down to the. See what I mean? There's a lot of walking in it. I think a village would have things a little bit closer. I mean, they'd have a street or something. Blacksmith one side, carpentry the other. But they got to spread out. Make the game last longer until they can have more features, which is what they all do, isn't it? See how I masterfully ducked that thing, which is almost like a duck. Quack. Because me and my daughter, every time we say any kind of creature, we immediately imitate the sound of it. If I was to say pig, for instance, I go if I said sheep, I go bah. You see? Just like that. I think what I'll do is I'll just throw this somewhere. There's no willy-nillys. I'll say willy-nilly. So let's throw it now on just there. No, hang on. That I meant to throw in there. That I wanted to keep. Throw it in there. And get down. Put that in there. Right. So I want at least this one spare slot. Meat. Good job. Right, let's do this before it gets dark. Do it before it gets dark, Ray. Come on. Make sure you go up a bit. That's it. Right, go. Run for your life, man. Run for your life. Right, dust ball. Now, we'll need to fight something off, because they always appear when you get to that spot. So I'm pretty sure it is. Let me think about this. I think it's up here. Yeah, I think it's... Anybody disagree with that? Please don't get this wrong, Ray. Please don't get it wrong. And if that's underwhelming, then, well, I'll be pretty underwhelmed, to be honest. Because I'm trying to do something interesting, and I think, someone's, is going to open up something, glorious wonderment, and then it doesn't. And it's just a real letdown, isn't it? I think it's this way. Although I could be wrong. Yeah, it's this way. I remember the arch. Now, when you say arch, you've got to do that as well. Gives it more emphasis. Dust ball, right? Okay, dust ball, we're coming, right? Go away. So let's grab a bit of meat. Oh, getting hungry now. Always did have a big tummy. Oh, I'm not going to throw that because I can give a monkeys. In fact, you could say, because I threw it, I can give a... No, I won't say that. That's not right. I shouldn't say that. I don't say things like that. But I think you get the general idea. Although I can't see a general anywhere. Right, I just do throwaway lines. I love it. What is that? It's like one of those bits of stone, isn't it? Right, okay, here we go then. Getting into the dodgy bit. Oh, there's a bit of stone there now. Who would have believed that? So let's go around here now. Shield RayRay. I should have done it the other way. Then shield will be in the left hand. Now this is going to eventually break. Yeah, it's starting to show cracks now. But, you know, they're kind of nasty creatures, and there's usually two, so I kind of feel that. But if this breaks, I'm done for. I'm done for. I'm going to go sideways. I'll try not, you know, if I do this, it won't be too much of spinning around. Right, here it comes. Wait for it. Oh. Right, now there might be two, so I've got to watch out for two. Because sometimes they sneak up behind me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get over here. So, yeah, there you go. So I can block them both. What a good tactic, eh? I think that's a good tactic. It's a pretty good tactic, isn't it, really? That's one down. So I'm getting good at combat now. I've worked out a strategy, all on my own, by the way. Didn't look it up. Somebody did say the best way was to duck, but I'm not a duck, so I didn't do that. They said if you go really low, the blades actually miss you. You see? But I'm not going to do that. Right, now I've got to put something down. This is a little bit of a worry. Drop that. We'll bring up this. Leaves me vulnerable. I'm going to grab that. And hopefully that's all I need. We'll throw that in there. Oh, please don't tell me it's the wrong stuff. Please let me pick this up. Hey? Oh, come on. Please don't do this to me, please. Oh no, because the thing's going to come back in a minute. Oh, for goodness sake. Anybody know why I ain't working? Oh, don't do that, right? Don't do exit. Oh, I hate this thing. Why didn't that work? I'm worried now. Oh. Oh. Why didn't that work? That definitely looks like the thing I got there, doesn't it? 200 of that, 20 of that. I don't know about you, but why isn't that working? Let me try one at a time. Why is it? Why can't I pick it up from inside the box? Oh, for goodness. Well, that's kind of disappointing, isn't it? I did all this to kind of please the mass crowd. And it doesn't work. I mean, why? I mean, why? So why does this thing move? That does annoy me really rottenly. You've got to admit that does look like that, doesn't it? It's 200, there's 20. So I can't work that out, to be honest. I've got to put it down there. Quick. No, that didn't work either. Oh dear, I'm in trouble. Well, now I'm really stuck. So, yeah, if anybody knows why I can't pick that up, I would sincerely like that to be picked up. Let me see if I can cheat my way up. Because people have been known to do this and find other ways around. Now I'm going to walk over here because there's a chest over here. Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? I'm really annoyed now. Not annoyed that I'll get angry and throw a wobbly. But, slightly annoyed. I think it's more than slightly annoyed there, Ray. I think there's something in here as well. I remember coming here and there was a big dangerous one. It looked like it was seemed to be one of the higher grade ones, so, and the trouble has gone dark now. Why is it they never give you something decent? Well, I'm upset. I'm actually upset now, a little bit. And I can't see either, which is making me doubly upset. And I've got to drop something. So if something comes down, I'm in real pain. Help. See, I'm frightened now. Well, not frightened. So let's have a little look around a minute then. Not burning myself, am I? I came on earlier, when I was just kind of collecting the last bit of resources earlier. What does go in there then? I may have shown an element of surprise and fear there. He did get me then. You little blighter. Is it burning me hand or something? So let me exit the country as fast as possible. Before something else viciously attacks me from behind, a bit cowardly. Well, that's kind of ruined the whole episode. I thought there'd be two exciting things that we were doing and we were unlocking. So I'm kind of really upset now. Yeah, I'm wondering if that thing's burning me. What is going on now? Eh? Do you know what I think was happening there? I think the torch. Because I couldn't have been low on food. Could I? That's really upset me now. No, now I've got to find out where I was again. So I've got to pick that up now. With no torch. Alright, well that was exciting, wasn't it? I think you enjoyed that, didn't you? The dust bottle, that's where it came from. Whack. And I could do with a snack and all. Snack and all? I could do with a snack and all. So I was near that, wasn't I? Well, that was underwhelming to the... So really hard to pick up this basket of tripe, isn't it? What's this here? That, which apparently didn't fit in the glorious thing of wonder, which is almost like the torch was burning me there. Although I could be imagining that. Why is this thing like showing so high up? That seems a bit odd. Well, I'm sorry about that. It was a disappointment. And what other kind of metal was that? It looked like copper. Can't be iron. It wasn't that colour, was it? It wasn't kind of grey. So I'm a little bit amused by that. Can anybody help me on that process of what's going on there? I think I'll have that snack. You notice I've turned the volume down now, because it is quite loud when you're, you know, when you're hacking away at stuff. It is really loud, especially the basket. It goes, so it's nice and quiet now. Which, you know, if it's too low, let me know. I mean, I'll play it back later, and I'm really upset by that, because that definitely looked like that, didn't it? I mean, I don't think there's any other colour. I mean, I've seen, you know, I've seen the copper, I've seen the iron, which is grey, and I've seen, well, it looks like a bright blue colour. So I can't think what other thing it was. That's definitely a copper colour, isn't it? So I'm very much bemused. So I'll tell you what, as a secondary option, why don't I try and make the bag? Now I'm hoping to make a hammer, a proper hammer, because I think I'm going to struggle if I just use one of these with a bit of stone on it. Because I found it a bit of a struggle to get the nails in. They kept failing all the time. And apparently you've got to get it well, you know, quite well timed. And I don't want to keep going over and over, making a basket over and over and over, you know, me going on and on. You know, I think that would really bore you to death. So I may have to try it. So let's bag that up. Torch is lit there. Let's light these up so you got to see what I'm doing. There, I think I've got anything on that side. So, I mean, there's iron, and there's iron. So, very confused I be. So let's try this instead. Put that on there. Oh, I've got one there. I've got one there. Right then, let's see. Let's take, say, 3. Because just in case, because we may need a little extra, and we'll take all of those and well, there's no point having that now, is it? I mean, yeah, what is that? Just have to find out. And the straps. I'm not going to put that more, and that means that's going to be in the wrong place for a minute, but you don't mind that, do you? I'll leave that on there. Because, so there's straps here, right? So let me try and work this out. Stay there, strap. Don't disappear, please. Right. Well, first of all, let me put that in there. Makes sense, doesn't it? Right. So first thing we need is a piece of leather. So bang out a piece of leather on there like that. Boom. Okay. Then I think we boo another piece of leather on there. Tell a lie, we don't put another piece of leather on there. We put looks like a strap. There we go, like that. And then we've got to bash some nails in. Now, this is where I got on. No, I haven't got I don't think I've got a stone, but there's usually a bit lying around. Better be. Oh, give it a good pull. Right, so we're going to go with that. Oops. Going to go with that. I'll put it on the wrong way. That's it. It could be the blue to blue. Tickety boo. Right, so this might not be successful because you could go 3/4 of the way through this whole episodic adventure and it could fail. So I'm going to start off here and work my way around. Right, good. It does take a few. Yeah, if you get one of the better ones, they go on a bit quicker. But if you get it wrong, it kind of cracks and then you've got to restart. But you've got to do it within a certain time. Right, and the best way I think is to turn this so I can do a couple at a time. So that we don't run out of the time limit. Right, good. So far so good. Be lovely if we can have this one, and then we'll keep on turning, keep on turning, keep on turning. Oh, nice. Cool. So far we're doing well. We're doing well, right? Well done. it seemed, you know, when I had it on the top, it didn't seem to work very well at all. Right, now I think it might be leather. Yes. Okay, so now more hammering. I do think they overdo the amount of nails you need. That's my opinion. I think there's way too many. I think they could cut that down to 4 on this. It does seem to be an insane amount of nails. Because, you know, you'd have thought making a bag would be quite easy, but, you know, having a time limit on it, you know, making it, you know, to be pretty precise, and having to do it over. I've seen some people do this, you know, for 20 minutes, trying to get these nails in, and then it fails, and then they go another 20 minutes. I saw somebody the other day trying to do it. He had a proper implement as well, and it was still taking him 20 minutes. And, you know, that's really frustrating, isn't it? I'll put that on there for a minute. I think that's a strap, followed by another strap. Right. Right. That's a bit of crafting, eh? Ah, now there's an example. See, if you get it wrong, it looks like maybe it gets more and more difficult as you go around. But I think it's because that nail's getting in the way, you know, I'm getting in the way of the other one. They are quite close together here. So that could be the problem. Oh. I wasn't expecting that at all. That might have... Oh no. Oh, that's really messed it up, isn't it? Hey? Don't know what happened there. I don't know if this will ruin everything. Oh, flarp. But yeah, it looks like, yeah, it's got to be very kind of precise, isn't it? And it's very easy to get that other now. Oh, good. Oh, see what I mean? See what I mean? It's really fiddly, I find this. This is the kind of thing that would really put me off a game. You know, I think they should make this a little bit easier, because this is far too finicky. It's too easy to hit other ones, you know. Alright, I should have a better hammer. But I saw a guy doing this with a proper small hammer, and it still didn't work. See what I mean? I'm just aiming at that, and it's going completely different position. Let's try one at a time. Good plan then, but yeah, it is a big piece of stone, I must admit. I was worried there. Now, once I get to this bit, of course, oh, see what I mean? This is really annoying, isn't it? And we're nowhere near, we've got a ton of other things to do yet. So this is a really difficult thing to do, I find. Even with the proper equipment, it's hard. So this could go on for a long, long time. It just, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, how good you are. You're going to hit the other one now and again. I'm trying to be precise, but yeah, if you hit it hard, it seems to go in well. Right, okay. Now we've got to roll away the stone, so it looks like we've got to do some straps again. Maybe I'll throw these for a minute. Go down there, and that. Let's have everything kind of to hand. That makes sense, especially if we're using our hands. Right, it looks like straps. Yes. Yeah, it's just like you've got to get this kind of just right, you know, right angle. Right, one there. So let's do them one at a time. I think that's safer. But it needs a good belt and everyone must hit kind of thing. You know, and then it goes in nicely like that. Yeah, I think this is safer. So a good hit, so it's going in a nice bit at a time. Right, now what? It seems like it's highlighting certain areas, doesn't it? What's that now? A strap? Looks like a buckle. Right. See what I mean? There's tons of nails, isn't it? I think it'll just reduce it a little bit because I think it's way too many, isn't it? So I'm going to do these one at a time to play safe. Because it's too easy to do it the other one, isn't it? I'll admit. And give it a good belt. Seems to be much better. It goes in far quicker. Oh, don't know why I'm going behind me back there. Right, but yeah, and getting the right angle is always important. So, this is good. See, this is where it gets tricky. It's when you've got two right next to each other like that. So yeah. Belch. Oh, croppers. Yeah, maybe I'll get multiple hammers. I mean, at least it gives you the stick back, doesn't it? That's a small wonder. Where'd the stone go? Yeah, I think maybe you should have got the proper equipment there, eh? Now, I don't know where the stone went. And I don't know how long we've got to do this. Crips. Cobblers. So this could be an 2-hour, 3-hour stream here. Doing this bag. Probably de-siphoned by now. Right, let's try that again. Try that one. Oh, mate, I'll try this one. Oh, thank you. Right, one there. Right, go baby. Good one. Right. Any time the straps yet? Straps? Now it's looking like buckles all over the place. Oh, I like it when there's one. Let's put it around there so I can get them both, one after the other. Nice. Nice one, Ray. Well done. Well done, son. You're going well so far. Nice angle. Nice angle. Well done. Well done. You're going well. You're going well. Right, bring it around. It looks like buckles again. Oops, wrong one. Right, buckle. Buckle up. You were getting on me there. Let's go down there a second. Go around a little bit more. Nice. Nice one. Right, come on. Nice one. Nice one. Go on. Because this will aid us so much, wouldn't it, in getting more stuff. Oh, nice one. Okay, we're going well so far. Oh my goodness, oh, please don't dispose. Now I think that is straps. One. And then on the second one, I do believe it, because I've kind of tried to watch other people, just to kind of help me a little bit in the process. Right, now I'm going to lower this, because apparently this lowers it. I want a bit of a good angle to hit it. That's right. I'm really excited all of a sudden because I think that's probably finished the bag. Put this away, Ray. Put this away before you completely deform into a pile of bags. Put it down there a second. Put that in there. We'll go back to this one. So yeah, all right. Yeah, you may need a couple of these while you're doing it. Let's grab that. Let's not waste it. Look, we got another bag. I'm almost excited. I'm quite excited because we actually achieved something. I actually did achieve something for my generosity. Well, we got that. Well, yeah, I made that. So I'll store that somewhere. Can I use this bag? I'm so excited. If I drop all this on the floor, I hope it don't despawn. Or leap 3 feet through the window and collapse into a pile of kanjis. I don't know if I can put this in one of those. I've no idea. So we'll drop it down there a second. Please don't go through the wall. I'm see if we can pick this up. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm pretty happy, as you can imagine. I'm going to put that in the first one there. Yeah, that hammer might come in handy at some point. So I'll put that away somewhere. Probably over here. Good in there. Well done, Mr. Hammer. You done well there. What is that? 6, yeah? Put that there. That can go there. I'm so happy now. I've got a bigger bag. Bliss. Sheer unadulterated blissfulness. I can pick up more stuff. Now, I don't know if I can store this in a basket, So I can put this. I'm so happy. If I can't, please let me just put that in there, please. Oh, you can't put a bag in there. Come off it. I mean, it's behind as a second bag, wasn't it? No? You can't put a... God, why is it so hard to pick the bag up, eh? God. So, I don't know, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, hopefully it doesn't despawn. We'll put it on there as a spare one. God, I actually made a bag. I've seen people do this and spend... Some guy was doing it with the help of somebody with a really good hammer. And it said 20 minutes later, then it went 20 minutes later again, and he was using all the proper tools and everything. So I think by me just putting one thing on at a time, there were multiple ones trying to do it. Then it went down to 2, and in the end they decided to just concentrate on the one who seemed to be doing quite well. So I actually did quite well there to actually do that. Well done, Ray. Give yourself a pat on the back. Right, tap, tap. Thank you. Now, of course, there are going to be better ones later on. Now, it looks like this thing here, it looks like it's a piece of metal. So it's not that kind of square thing with a cross on it. That looks like carrying apples or something, like a container. Oh, so I think that's pockets. Oh, actually, yeah, I might make some pockets if I had some rope. I've got any rope, because I think you can put pockets on it. There's some rope. So I'm a little bit excited now. Because if I could do that, that'd be wondrous news. I think that goes back in the book if I just drop it like that. Doesn't it? Oh no, please don't despawn. Put that one in there. Right, oh, I don't know what that is there on the last one. It could be the dry grass. No, it can't be dry grass, can it? Put that there a second. What do you think that is there? Actually, is that like the grass? Yeah, it is like the grass. Yeah, it is. So that's grass. Hang on, I lost it. Rope and sticks. I think I've got sticks. Great band. Well, I only got a couple. And I need 3. Oops. May have dropped it on the floor. But don't worry, when I light a torch it would go up there again. Well, that was exciting fun, wasn't it? Right, let's go and get a couple of sip, because I don't know if, yeah. It'd be good if I could do that as well, wouldn't it? I mean, I've heard about pockets, but I haven't actually seen anybody doing it. So, I may get this wrong, of course. So it's still, you went in the wrong one. Now smaller holes, I noticed. But yeah, look at the space I got now, man. So my stuff should be still uploading. I mean, yeah, let me just check, and hopefully I don't turn nothing off. But my computer is still in force, and hopefully it's still doing it in the background, because it keeps shutting off. I've told this computer not to go into sleep mode, not to shut off, not to turn off the hard drive. I've turned everything off so that it will never go to sleep. It'll always stay on. And I don't care if it burns the TV, although I should care. But no, it still goes into sleep mode every time, and you still can't pick this book up. Now, I got really annoyed on the last one. You haven't seen that one yet, but I do get really annoyed because I can't see why I can't pick up the book with that, Because look, if I pick it up with that, I can't move forward now. You see, because of the, other things you can, but apparently with all the book, if you drop it or transfer it to another hand, it drops. So the book thing is really a fine mess, isn't it? And I got really frustrated and I ended up quitting out of the game. So I'm going to get my torch, light it. Yeah, see what I mean about if you don't hold it on the end, it doesn't seem to want to light the thing. So I think they ought to just kind of work on that and make sure that works wherever it is. Now when I light on there, it should ship back up. I may have said ship back up. Yeah, and if that doesn't go out, you can't do it a second time. So let's rip this out. Okay, and hope that book stays. But you see what I mean? Every time it falls on the floor, I wish it would just go back on the table. I know it would make the other thing redundant, like the candle, but that was a fishing thing. Well, I don't know if I want a fishing thing. I thought it was a pocket. Okay, it's not a pocket then. I thought it was a bit odd to have dried dubris. Okay, so we won't do that then. See what I mean? This book just wants to deform itself. So okay, that's a bad idea. Bad idea. I mean, I don't mind trying it at some point. Look, physics in this game is incredibly weird, isn't it? It's like, put something down, it can either jump 30 feet, or it can roll and roll and roll so you can't pick it up. So you need to work on that, I think. Right, have I got any? I've got a few of those, a few sticks. I got that. So I could go to the chest now and just pick up a load of stuff. Although I think I'll finish now. I think you've seen enough. Although let's get that rope and put it down there. If I can reach it, I mean, although, just throw it, Ray, throw it, that's what they do. Far easier. Right, now we've got lots of space. We've got a sword, we've got a shield, we've got loads of space, we just need food. So for the next one, I'll leave that on there and hope that stays there. I think that'll be quite nice. I'll leave it all next time, and I'll try and work out what that other metal was for opening that kind of watery thing. I'll try and find out what that is, okay? Yeah, I'm doing what other people do. When they're talking, they spin around, move about, jungle about all over the place. It's difficult not to, really. So, I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. And guess what, guys? What's that, Uncle Ray? I'll see you later. Bye. Goodbye, Ray. Wasn't a bad video. I mean, it could have been better.